True or false? Don't follow your passion, follow your talent. Ooh, so a very famous influencer posted a video about this today. And I have to tell you, as a 20-year career coaching veteran, while I understand what he was trying to say, that advice isn't accurate either. And I'm going to break down why. See, he mentioned that only rich people will tell you to follow your passion. And I have to agree with that because following your passion is not the easiest thing to do. But he advises you instead to follow your talent and just get really great at something. Folks, that doesn't work. I deal with thousands of people every single month, hands on, many of whom are elite level executives, super successful individuals who are absolutely miserable. So, this influencer's advice doesn't hold weight. And I'm going to tell you what you need instead in order to find that career success and satisfaction that you want and deserve. See, there's an intersection between your talent and a problem bigger than yourself that you are passionate about solving, something that you're interested in, you're curious, you nerd out on. Now, I'm not saying you need to save the world. In fact, I'm going to give you a beautiful example of what I mean. I had a client who was very, very successful in the dentist industry, dental. She wasn't a dentist herself, but she was very high up in business, very, very, savvy. And so she came from a family of dentists, and that's what led her to get into this industry initially. And of course, climb the ladder because she's super successful at her talent, but she's miserable. So when she gets to me, she says, I think I'm going to quit my job and start over. And I get a lot of these pinnacle of their success and they want to quit and start over. Don't do it. Doesn't work that way. Not a good idea. Okay. Not good headspace. And so I said, slow your roll before we do anything dramatic here. Let's back up and talk about problems that you love to solve. In fact, tell me, what do your friends and family come and ask for advice on? And she said, oh, that's easier. Interior design problems. And I said, what? She said, yeah. She said, if somebody buys a house or they get an apartment and there's something they can't figure out, they have me walk through. I don't know. I can just see it. I've loved it my whole life. It's what I do as a hobby. It's one of my favorite things to do, but I never pursued it because my family all were doctors and dentists. And when I brought it up, I was kind of like poo pooed as something that you don't do. It wasn't a real job. And so I never pursued it. I'm like, whoa, imagine if we took all this big, beautiful business knowledge and we just transferred it over to an industry that you absolutely love. What could we do there? And so that's exactly what we did. We set up a bucket list and a back channeling strategy and a networking strategy that ultimately landed her in an incredible role. She's making just as much money and she could not be happier because she's not just successful, she's satisfied. And that's because she intersected her talents with a problem that she was passionate about solving. Folks, you got to be careful when you're thinking about how to build a career. It's not just black and white. It's not just follow your passion, and it's certainly not just follow your talent. There are nuances here that need to be pulled out. There's a reason that people that are the most successful use coaches to draw that out of them. And so, if that made sense to you and this sounds familiar, you know what to do. Hit the link in my bio. I'd love to work with you. Good luck. Go get them.